Today's defense highlights. Australia and India forge stronger defense ties with groundbreaking air-to-air refueling agreement. ISRO and Australian Space Agency sign for cooperation in human space flight. Samsung R&D Institute signs MoU with IIT Bombay. IIT Bombay's in-house startup incubator SINE to launch rupees 100 crores venture capital fund. Karnataka's leap in technology, innovation districts announced at Bangalore summit. ISRO to launch Proba 3 ESA satellite from SHAR Spaceport on 29th of November. Brazil and India negotiate mutually beneficial barter swap. DRDL developing SAMOOHA Constellation based ELINT system. India and Guyana ink 10 MoUs covering agriculture, hydrocarbons, UPI, and defense. DRDO unveils next generation surveillance technology like ISTAR, MMMA, and AEW&C projects at Bangalore Technology Summit. Centre announces 30,000 crore rupees Maritime Development Fund to boost shipbuilding. In the global news, Romania confirms intent to purchase 32 US F-35 Lightning II fighter jets. Notre Dame unveils first ever hypersonic Mark 10 wind tunnel. The news in detail. Australia and India have signed an agreement enabling the Royal Australian Air Force and the Indian Armed Forces to conduct air-to-air refuelling operations. The refueling agreement not only boosts the capability of both air forces but also enhances interoperability, enabling more effective cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region. Beyond air fueling, RAF has been actively engaging with the Indian Navy's P-8I Neptune surveillance aircraft, and this new agreement is expected to support extended operational reach and persistence in the region. By refueling the P-8I, India will have enhanced surveillance capabilities critical for maintaining security in the strategic Indo-Pacific region. ISRO has signed an implementation agreement with Australian Space Agency for further strengthening of cooperation in space activities between the two countries. It enables cooperation between both space agencies on crew and crew model recovery for Gaganyaan missions. ISRO has embarked on the human space flight program with an objective of demonstrating capability to carry out low Earth orbit in an Indian crew module with up to 3 crew members on board for up to 3 days and to safely recover the module. It enables the Australian authorities to work with the Indian authorities to ensure support for search and rescue of crew and recovery of crew module as part of a contingency plan for ascent phase that aborts near Australian waters. Samsung R&D Institute has collaborated with the Indian Institute of Technology Bombay by signing a memorandum of understanding. Under this, SRI Noida and IIT Bombay will explore breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, digital health, and other critical areas. The 5-year partnership will facilitate joint research projects, providing IIT Bombay students and faculty an opportunity to collaborate with Samsung engineers. The Society for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, SINE, the in-house startup incubator at IIT Bombay, plans to launch a 100 crore venture capital fund to support deep tech startups and those in areas of national importance. As this is expected to provide in-house seed money funding for startups incubated at the SINE, the exhaustive alumni network of the institute is likely to play a key role. This fund, according to SINE, will be a game changer, building on its solid 20-year track record of supporting 245 startups that have collectively raised $942 million and are valued at $3.56 billion. The fund, as informed by SINE, will focus on science, biotech, space, defense, and other national priority sectors to drive innovation. Post finalization and receipt of regulatory approvals, SINE aims to approach IIT Bombay alumni, many of whom are leaders in their respective fields, to raise subscriptions for the proposed fund. This will be a specialized fund as it will require capitalists who are interested in a long gestation period as required for development of technology products. SINE has over the last 20 years supported 245 startups with a survival rate of over 80%, with companies started by over 50 professors. Currently, 81 startups are being incubated. The in-house startup incubator of the Premier Technology Institute in the city also offers resources such as shared workspaces, prototype labs, access to high-end IIT Bombay labs, technical expertise, mentoring, and access to funding. Apart from working with corporate across sectors such as IT, aerospace, defense, auto, industrial, SINE is also a preferred partner for multiple central government ministries for implementation of startup support programs. The Karnataka Chief Minister announced the establishment of three dedicated global innovation districts in Bangalore, Mysore, and Belagavi at the 27th Bangalore Technology Summit. These innovation hubs will cater to global capability centers under the India's first GCC policy aimed at fostering growth and creating an industry-ready workforce through initiatives like Nipuna Karnataka. Five MoUs were also signed by Microsoft, Intel, Accenture, IBM, and BFSI consortium to upscale the skills of 1 lakh young professionals in the state. The Bangalore Global Innovation District will anchor the knowledge, well-being, and innovation city, Queen City, making it a global hub for research and development. With a cluster-based approach, the state aims to boost fintech in Bengaluru, EV and drone advancements in Hubli, Dharwad, and PCB manufacturing in Mysore, promoting balanced growth. Through programs like Beyond Bangalore, the government is extending technology benefits to rural areas, enhancing education, agriculture, and citizen services while building robust infrastructure for Karnataka's technology driven future. Bangalore Tech Summit will host representatives from over 15 countries and delegates from Australia, UK, France, Austria, EU, Denmark, Finland, Poland, Japan, Germany, Switzerland, Israel, and USA will share their perspectives. ISRO is set to launch the European Space Agency's Proba 3 mission on 4th of December. The mission will utilize ISRO's PSLV-XL rocket to deploy two satellites into a highly elliptical orbit designed for studying the Sun's corona, the outermost atmosphere of the Sun. The primary goal of Proba 3 is to observe the Sun's corona by creating an artificial solar eclipse through precision formation flying of two satellites. This method allows for continuous observation of solar phenomena, which is typically only possible during brief terrestrial total solar eclipse. The mission consists of two satellites. Coronagraph spacecraft weighing 340 kilos, it will house the telescope for observing the corona. Occulter spacecraft will weigh 200 kilograms and will block direct sunlight to enable clear observations. The satellites will operate in a highly elliptical orbit ranging from approximately 600 to 60,000 kilometers above Earth with an orbital period of about 19.7 hours. They will maintain a precise alignment within millimeters to facilitate uninterrupted observations during their 6-hour observation phase at peak altitude. Brazil and India are currently engaged in negotiations that could lead to a significant defense barter deal involving the HAL Tejas Mark 1A fighter jet and the Embraer C-390 Millennium military transport aircraft. This potential agreement reflects a growing strategic partnership between the two countries aimed at enhancing their respective military capabilities while promoting domestic manufacturing. Brazil is exploring the possibility of acquiring the Tejas Mark 1A as a replacement for its Northrop F-5 Tiger II fighter jets. The Brazilian Air Force is keen on modernizing its aircraft inventory, especially as it plans to retire the F-5s by 2030. The Tejas Mark 1A, developed by HAL, is viewed as a cost-effective and capable alternative that complements Brazil's existing Gripen E fighters, which are more expensive and advanced. In exchange, Brazil hopes to secure contracts for its C-390M military transport aircraft from the Indian Air Force, which is looking to procure medium transport aircraft. The C-390 is designed for versatility and operational flexibility, making it an attractive option for India as it seeks to bolster its airlift capabilities. The DRDL is developing SAMOOHA constellation-based ELINT system. The SAMOOHA constellation is an emerging project developed by DRDL and is aimed at enhancing the country's electronic intelligence capabilities. This initiative follows the earlier EMISAT project, which focused on ground-based electronic intelligence gathering. SAMOOHA is designed to create a constellation of satellites that will operate in space to gather electronic intelligence. This system will likely complement existing ground-based systems and enhance India's ability to monitor and analyze electronic signals from various sources, including military operations. The SAMOOHA constellation is expected to utilize formations, flying techniques, allowing multiple satellites to work together to improve coverage and data collection efficiency. This method can enhance the accuracy of signal detection and geolocation, providing more reliable intelligence. The project is seen as a follow-up to the EMISAT satellite, which has been operational since its launch. EMISAT was developed under Project Kautilya and focuses on measuring electromagnetic signals from radar systems. SAMOOHA aims to expand these capabilities into a more comprehensive satellite network. India and Guyana have recently strengthened their bilateral relations by signing 10 memoranda of understanding during the Prime Minister's state visit to Guyana. This was the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister in 56 years. The significant event took place on 20th November and involved agreements across sectors, including agriculture, hydrocarbons, digital payments, and defense. In the defense sector, an MoU between Guyana's National Defense Institute and India's Rashtriya Raksha University aims to enhance education, research, and training in national security and defense studies. The 27th Bangalore Tech Summit provided a stage for DRDO to showcase India's latest advancements in defense aviation technology. The DRDO scientists, Mr. Satish Kumar and Pragya, detailed their groundbreaking projects: Intelligence Surveillance Target Acquisition and Reconnaissance Systems (ISTAR) and Multimode Maritime Aircraft and Airborne Early Warning and Control Platforms. ISTAR is a game changer in battlefield intelligence. The ISTAR initiative aims to provide the Indian Air Force with real-time intelligence, enhancing its ability to monitor and respond to threats effectively. DRDO is currently finalizing a global tendering process to select aircraft platforms for the ISTAR system, with the Bombardier Global 6000 and Gulfstream G550 as leading contenders. These platforms, equipped with advanced sensors and communication systems, will complement existing UAVs and bolster India's network-centric warfare capabilities. The MMMA Securing India's Maritime Border Pragya highlighted the multimode maritime aircraft project designed to strengthen India's maritime security. According to her, they were integrating the advanced sensors like ISRO radars onto the C295 platforms to create two variants: the MMMA for the Indian Coast Guard and MRMR for the Navy. These aircraft will be equipped for air-to-sea surveillance, enabling precise tracking of maritime threats. DRDO is actively seeking development and production partners to ensure timely delivery and deployment of these critical assets. Enhancing airborne early warning systems. The scientists also discussed the ongoing transformation of six A321 aircrafts into next generation AEW&C platforms expected to be operational by 2027. With advanced gallium nitride based radar modules and 300-degree coverage, these platforms will set new standards in situational awareness. These upgraded AEW&C systems will significantly enhance the Air Force's fleet, with plans to integrate similar features into the existing Netra Mark 1A. India is launching a 30,000 crore rupees Maritime Development Fund to bolster its shipbuilding industry and aims to lead the world in ships recycling by 2030. The government is also planning three mega shipbuilding clusters and extending financial assistance programs to support the industry's growth. This initiative complements a rupees 1.5 lakh crore investment plan aimed at transforming the country's port sector over the next 5 years. The ambitious upgrade plan includes the development of six deep draft ports, two transshipment hubs, and the integration of green and smart port technologies. India's shipbuilding industry holds immense strategic and economic importance. With high growth potential, it can create numerous job opportunities and contribute significantly to the GDP. In the global news, Romania has officially confirmed its intent to procure 32 state-of-the-art F-35 Lightning II aircrafts from Lockheed Martin under a foreign military sale facilitated by US. The signing of the letter of offer and acceptance marks a transformative milestone in Romania's defense strategy. A first of its kind test facility unveiled earlier this month at the University of Notre Dame which would improve the Pentagon's hypersonic research and test enterprise. Through a partnership with the Navy, the university has spent the last 3 years building a Mach 10 wind tunnel. The facility, which can simulate flight conditions up to 10 times the speed of sound, will boost Notre Dame's fundamentals hypersonic research efforts and provide a more realistic environment in which to test high speed technology. Along with its ability to mimic flight conditions at high speeds, the facility is quiet, which means it's able to reduce the level of disturbance wind tunnels can create, providing an even more flight representative environment. That's the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.